Why hello there, my fellow reptiles. This is a topic I've never discussed before. As you can see, I am in a hotel in a really cool spinny chair. I can spin in circles. How cool is that? But I want to talk about rebound relationships because this video was requested by some of my subscribers in my mrrepsion@gmail.com. Since I've never talked about rebound relationships, now is the time. So what is a rebound relationship? We need to define what it is. A rebound relationship is when you have a serious relationship, let's say a committed monogamous relationship between a guy and girl. The relationship ends, the girl goes to someone who she knows likes her and uses them for her own personal benefit / emotional / sexual / whatever financial / on and on needs. When you rebound someone, you're essentially using them. Unless, of course, you tell them that I'm rebounding with you, but most people don't do that for the obvious reasons. And I've actually had this happen twice in my life. I was interested in this girl, told her that I liked her and I would be interested in having a relationship with her. She said, I have a boyfriend. I was like, oh, I didn't know you had a boyfriend. I will back off. I'm not going to intervene with your relationship, and bye-bye. That was that. I respected it. Moved on. And then when her boyfriend ended the relationship, she called me and texted me and started talking to me all of a sudden. I sat back there, I'm like, wow, did this girl change her mind about me? Did maybe her relationship ended and maybe she's interested in me? This was the first time this happened. And I'm like, okay, I started talking to her and then I said, let's go do something together. So we did an activity together. And then I found out that the boyfriend ended the relationship with her. And then I thought to myself, why is she coming on to me like she is? And I found out that she was rebounding. She was coming to me to meet her emotional / loneliness / sadness and replacing me with what her boyfriend was giving her. And she was using me as an example. Now the problem here is that I did not know that she was using me for her own personal, emotional, financial, sexual, whatever needs. I didn't know that. If I had known that before, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But the fact that I didn't know that led me on. And that's the problem with rebound relationships. For the most part, guy or girl, when you rebound on someone, you lead the person you're rebounding with on. And I think it's wrong for any guy or any girl to rebound someone and make them think that you're interested in them when you're not. See, you're actually using them for your own personal benefit and your own selfish desires. Now, selfishness is not always wrong, and we have our needs, we have things that we want to have met. And the same goes for rebound sex. This is another one, though this one has a little bit more flexibility. Let me explain. So let's say a serious relationship, it ends. The girl or guy, let's just use the guy for example, really wants to have sex because he doesn't have his girlfriend have sex with him anymore. And so he calls up this girl that supposedly likes him, but he never really gave her a second of his time. He calls her up, says, hey, you want to get coffee, and bum ba bada bing, they're out talking, having a great time. The girl's like, oh my gosh, this guy's giving me attention, he must really like me, he called me up for coffee, la 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 la. And then, let's just skip all the romance stuff and go straight to sex. They're in bed, they have sex. The girl's like, oh my gosh, we had sex, it was amazing, or terrible. And she feels as if this guy there's a relationship here. Now there can be boyfriend-girlfriend. They love each other now. They had sex. No. And see, the guy was leading this girl on the entire time, basically to get her in bed so he could have sex with her and use her for his own personal temporary satisfaction / sexual needs. And in this particular case, I don't like that. I don't like rebounds when people are used and the people get led on. That goes from leading someone on is a douche prick move. That's my word, douche prick. You're a douche prick if you lead someone on. And you can do that through rebounding normally or by using rebound sex. Now here's something. Let's just use a guy, just some big football jock as a guy. Let's say a girl comes to that guy. Or no, let's reverse it. Let's say the guy wants to have sex really bad, and he tells the girl, I just had a breakup, okay? I just had a breakup, I'm really needy, I'm lonely, I really want to have sex. And I want to have sex with you. And if I have sex with you, there are no strings attached. Okay, I want to make that clear. There's no strings attached. If we have sex, there's no strings attached, and I'm doing this because I really want to have sex and I haven't had sex for a very long time. See, in that situation, the guy is telling the girl that he wants sex and he's desperate for sex and he wants to meet his sexual desires, but he's telling her there are no strings attached. In other words, this is not a committed thing. This is maybe a one-time, maybe two-time thing. You could call it a booty call, I guess that's the proper term, where you go to somebody to have sex. And as long as you tell the partner, or the person that you're going to have sex with, that you're having sex with them and there are no strings attached and you don't want to create a real serious relationship out of that, then I think it's perfectly okay. Rebound sex in that specific instance, assuming you tell your person why you want to have sex, and though most people don't usually tell someone why they want to have sex, but if they did that in that example, I think it would be perfectly fine. But in terms of using others, no, 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 N-O. Do not use people for your own personal benefit and then toss them to the side. Because a lot of guys and a lot of girls do that, and it actually ends up hurting the girl who had her boyfriend break up with her. By her rebounding on a guy, that is actually, on a new guy, after the breakup, that is actually affecting her more emotionally and is more damaging to her and her self-esteem and her emotions than it would be not to rebound another guy. It's best just to wait it out, and as painful as it may be, wait that relationship out and try to heal from it before you go on to another guy and rebound him and use him. And this goes for both genders. I'm not speaking on one side here. This goes for both genders, males and females. So thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Repzion, also known as Daniel Sulzbach. Peace the rep out. Whoosh.